Okay. It seems to be working now. It seems to be fine. I think. I don't know why it does that, though. I'm not sure why it does that. Okay. Yeah, it should be good. I don't know, man. Shit's whack. I hate when stream shit like that happens. It drives me crazy. But let me get all this figured out real quick. I just hate that it always has to split into multiple VODs. That's the part that drives me crazy. I wouldn't care if I could just combine VODs, but I can't. Alright. We're back. You just have to get Streamlabs Pro plus Elite Gamer Giga subscription. That one has the non-hitching update in it, I think. I need to just stop using Streamlabs. Okay, well, if anybody's just hopping in, we just finished the first gym. Some would say it's maybe a little bit Mickey Mouse. Just slightly Mickey Mouse. Although I don't think it would have mattered, because even if the Pidgey had done 1 more damage to me at level 9 instead of 10, we would have won, so it's fine. But anyways. Anywho. Any Hoosers. Oh, that's right. We get an egg from the assistant here, which I believe this is the Togepi egg, right? Is this the one where we're guaranteed Togepi? I can't remember. Either way, we got through Faulkner without dying, which is huge. I was going to search. That's what I was going to do. I was going to say, what's the freaking level cap here? But okay, Gym 2 level cap is 16, so we have quite a bit to work with. But there are also a lot of trainers between now and that gym, so we do have to be a little cautious there. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see what we get. Oh, that's right. I'm going to talk to him. Now, it will spoil, because of how the overlay works, it will spoil what's in the egg as soon as we get it. So, just so you know, it will spoil what it is. It's a bug in the overlay, which is fine. So we can just look at it now. It is Togepi. It's dead. It's dead in the egg. I was making sure this was the guaranteed Togepi. I think you get one that's just a baby Pokemon in general in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Although maybe that's the one you get from the daycare in this game. Either way, we can finally move on. Do I have Pokeballs? Like a good amount? 8? That should be fine. Because now we get our encounter for Route 32. That's the daycare one with the Giga Boosted Shiny odds. Okay. Yeah, I do plan on probably using whatever I find in that. Unless it's Elekid. If it's Elekid, then no. Because I need to save that for our... Well... Yeah, I probably need to save that for our Fire Red run. This is Roar Guy, I think. Oh, Miracle Seed. Cool. I forgot you get it from this guy. Surely we want an unknown on the team. Potentially as fodder. Unironically. Okay. It's a really good encounter. That is a very good encounter. However, I think I need to save Mareep for the silver run. But that's assuming I can guarantee the Mareep. I was not actually anticipating that we were going to find Mareep here. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. So Mareep is in both gold and silver. Yeah, this is a 10% encounter here. That's crazy. Like, we were so likely to just run into, like, a Rattata first or something. I'm just looking at what's available here in silver and crystal. You can actually get a quillfish with an... Oh, with a swarm. Okay, I was going to say. If it was a quillfish swarm, you could get one with an old rod. That's kind of fun. Okay, so like obviously we're catching this. This is our encounter. So this is fine. But I'm trying to think of if I use this in battle or not in this run. Or if I save it for a run where I need the type coverage for like other... Well, let's see. The Chikorita run would be in silver. Just kind of by default, right? Because Crystal's going to have to be our Cyndaquil run. I guess it wouldn't have to be. We could do Crystal as the run with Chikorita. I didn't really think about that. I didn't even think about that. We could just do Chikorita. We could do Crystal first before, or just do. I don't know. Because in silver here, you can find Mareep, Hoppip, Bellsprout, Zubat, Ekans. So Ekans is probably what we're going to run into on this route in silver, I'd imagine. And then Mareep isn't on like a ton of routes, right? Mareep locations, Pokemon Silver. It's like super common like later in the game. I know that for sure, because you get it like right before you go to the Lake of Rage. Well, you can get Flaffy, I think, there too. What does Google say? Like, what am I seeing here? Locations. Okay. Route 32, 42, and 43. Yeah, so 43 is right before, I think, Lake of Rage. Okay, so if we were to use it in this run, what does that help us with? It gives us a decent answer to the Poliwrath. It helps with Price's gym a bit with the Dugong. It also helps with Kingdra, which is going to be an issue. Could help paralyze the Miltank maybe, although Miltank, again, we're probably just going to build Rage Stacks or something. I don't know. All I know is that in Crystal version, I can't use it. So it's between this game and Silver, or saving it for Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's, I guess, the other situation that we're not thinking of. Saving it for one of those games could also be huge. That's the real tricky part, isn't it? Like, maybe we save it Heart Gold Soul Silver. Okay, so Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Same thing. You can find it in the same places. Gets access to Discharge and Signal Beam. Power Gem. Yeah, it gets access to a lot of good type coverage stuff in the remakes. Okay, so here's my thinking. In an emergency, this list is getting a lot. It's good. It's good that it's getting long. I think in a pinch we'll use Mareep, right? If we get in a position where we need to use it, like we could get away with using it and it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Like electric type isn't required, right, for being this game. And it probably makes sense to save this for a run where like we need, I don't know, there's multiple electric types we still have available between Chinchou, Magnemite, Magneton. We have Magnezone for one of them. There's a world where we could use this safely. Let me see the list that Maria's been sending me here. So this is a male Mareep. So let's do... This will be, this will be Ichiro. Just a happy, friendly, solid fundamentals kind of Pokemon, you know? That'll do. Alright. I'm poisoned? Wait, when did I get poisoned? Oh, because Ichiro's poisoned. I see. We have 11 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not gonna have enough. Just use the antidote. Togepi, we are probably gonna save for the remakes. Because Togekiss is real good. Do I end up using Mareep? There's a world where we use this run. I'm just still contemplating if I want to burn that this early. Because there's still 3 more games where Mareep is catchable, right? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I just looked at this, right? Yeah, Mareep is in both Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we have 3 more games where Mareep is available and usable. So I think it's best to wait for now. I'm so glad we didn't specify no tax fraud because so many athletes have committed tax fraud. Or like gambling things, like gambling issues. Because then we have many options there. Plenty of options with gambling issues. Okay, level cap 16. I gotta remember that. We're safe to kill things and trainers and all that. Like, everything's fine. Thank you for just spamming Tail Whip. That's very kind of you. Zubat moment. See, when we get to Goldenrod, that's where things are going to really open up for us. A lot of things become available, and a lot of moves become available, and it's just going to be a good time. This is, I think, a Great Ball or a Super Potion. I'm glad Wooper wasn't our encounter here, mostly because Wooper, we don't plan on using it all this run, obviously. We already have our Water type. Wooper I'm likely going to be saving for, I think, the Crystal run. Ideally. But there's a lot of Water types, so we could feasibly use it early and be okay. There's a lot of Water types available in this game. It's just kind of later. Actually, I shouldn't say a lot. There's a handful, but not a lot. We've already used a couple of them, because it does rely on Kanto a bit. Picnicker Liz, my goat, by the way. Picnicker Liz, actually my goat. She gives you so many phone calls. And I think can give you I think it's a Moonstone. Do you have her number registered? Nice. I just realized we didn't even use our berry earlier, so I'm going to take that away. We took the berry away from LeBron. Excellent sentence. Are these separate routes at all? Hold on. 32, and then Union Cave, and then 33 is after Union Cave, if I'm reading this correctly. Yeah, okay. And Route 33 has, in this game for us, Hoppip. We should be guaranteed a Hoppip in Gold version here. Which is a Pokemon I would consider using in this run, actually. It's not great, but it is a Pokemon. And it does fly. And I think it learns some shit. I think it learns some shit. Hoppip Learn Set. Gen 2. It learns a bunch of spores. I can give it Headbutt. It learns a bunch of spores. Leech Seed is huge. Yeah. Like, this thing would be fine for us. Leech Seed at 20. When does it evolve into Skiploom? At level 18. When does Skiploom learn Leech Seed? I might delay the evolution there for 2 levels. It learns at 22. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, that's fine. That might matter for a gym leader, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, this would be a fine Pokemon. Like, it doesn't get really anything for its flying type or anything, but that's okay. It's a good grass type for us. Yeah, I can make it work, just as a support Pokemon. Okay. So yeah, we'll get a guaranteed Hoppip, which is nice. Hello, sir. Hello, Roland. Nice Nidoran. I do no damage to it. Oh my god, I almost just lost my... Jesus, man. Oh, this is bad, actually. That's a lot of damage. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was almost really bad. Holy shit. Okay. That was... Okay. Everything's fine. I didn't realize I had a Horn Attack already. Okay. Let's go heal. Also, Parav, good to see you. Man, hope you're doing well. The stream did have to get restarted because, I don't know, Streamlabs just exploded or something? I don't really know. Like, the stream never actually ended, but something was going on with Streamlabs' like service or something. I think it was the multi-streaming service that just crashed or something. But either way. We're back. Everything's fine. Just almost lost our starter. Like, if it crit us with Horn Attack, like, we probably just lost the run. Like, it's insane. Prob, how's your night been treating you, brother? Brother? I was gonna say buddy and brother. It almost just turned into brother. Okay. Let's get back down there, shall we? I don't remember what this item is over here, but it's surely like a great ball, right? Oh my god. He simply has played the game before. Holy moly. You're out on a little walk right now. Nice. Very good. It's a pretty good night for a walk. It's nice, like, close to 70 degrees, right? Yeah, Slowpoke Tail for $1 million. Yes, I want it. No, I wanted it, man. What is this lady doing? Where are you? Oh, it's Friday. I'm Frida Friday. Nice to meet you. Here's a poison barb for you. Wait. That's massive for us. I didn't even realize this was a thing here. I forgot about Frida Friday. That's right. They have the weekly trainers. On each day, there's a different trainer in, like, different parts of the game. That's incredible that that's this one here. Because that's just so good for Spinnerack. Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. Dude, huge. Simone Biles is about to be toxic as fuck. We love it. Oh, that's so big, actually. Excellent. You like that ball knowledge, Parag? No, not the bird keeper. Oh, you're level 6, you're fine. I want to see how much it does with the poison barb now. You're still faster. I'm 4 levels higher than you. Poison barb, poison sting, level 10. Okay, not really that much more, but it is like it's not nothing more. It's just a usable good item for Spinnerack early on. That's great. I was playing Crystal recently inside another game. Wait, what do you mean? You're playing it inside another game? How does that work? How do we feel about murder? So I feel like that's not great. Hot take. Not a fan of murder. I think that's maybe bad. Oh, we learned Constrict. Good. Excellent. Great move. No, not Spearow. You're so strong against me. Alright, LeBron. I was playing Pokemon Crystal inside of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk because mods are fun and silly. That's hilarious. Just playing Pokemon inside of another game. Didn't they do a thing in Minecraft like that? Like somebody like made it so you could play like Pokemon Red in Minecraft? Because you could like build a computer in Minecraft? Oh god, there's still another Pokemon. Yikes. Nice damage, LeBron. That was done natively, which is way more insane. That's just wild, man. I don't know how people do it. Oh, this is just linked to a normal GB emulator. That's pretty funny. That's good. Were you enjoying your time in Crystal? I love Crystal version. Okay, my thinking is, before we go into this area, when does Totodile get Water Gun? Because I think we're at a point where we're going to be fighting some like Geodudes, I think, in here, and like Onix and stuff, and I'm gonna need a move that can actually hurt them. Totodile. In Gen 2. It learns Water Gun at 13. Okay. Water Gun at 13. That's fine. I knew it was going to be very soon. I was worried about over-leveling. So let's get another level for LeBron here. W game, if I ever wanted a break from Pokemon, I could then shred some gnar and beer. True. Didn't even think about that. You kind of get a 2-in-1 deal. Oh no, he's got grass types. No, man. No, just have Hoppip. Whooper. Never mind, it's fine. I'm raging. There we go. Holy Goldeen sprite. Sorry, I need to stop fast forwarding. No. Don't use Peck. You bitch. Stop. Wait, that's really bad, actually. Okay, hold on. This is kind of scary. Hold on. This is really bad, actually. Stop! Stop it! Stop! Ah! Okay. This is pissing me off. How much are you doing with Peck? 4. Okay. Scratch is doing... Stop hitting me! You've hit every single one! Oh, we might just wipe. We might wipe to a fucking Goldeen. Just crit. That does nothing. Oh my god. Why is it hitting every supersonic? Come on, LeBron. That doesn't even do enough. If I hit myself in confusion, we're dead. Oh my god, huge. Please just miss. Please just miss. Just miss one. Just miss one. Okay, you didn't hit it. We should have just wiped. We should have absolutely just wiped there. We got incredibly lucky. That was ridiculous, dude. We absolutely should have just wiped. You need some more encounters? That's why these runs are challenging, man. That's the whole thing. Yes, I do need more encounters, but I need to preserve some of these encounters for later games where I don't even have a normal starter. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like, I need another Pokemon. And we're going to get another Pokemon, but we have to get through this cave first. Because we're going to get a Hoppip after this. We just have to get through Union Cave, which isn't that bad. It's like mostly water types and fire types. So LeBron should be fine. What's our encounter here? Okay, we already have a Zubat, so that's good. Which should pretty much guarantee that we get a Geodude here, I think. Maybe a Wooper, I guess. This guy should just have Geodude. If I remember correctly, this is, I think, just Geodude. Maybe it's the Rattata Onix guy or something. Onix. Oh, he has the Onix. Okay. That's fine. I think, two-shot Onix. Oh, just one-shot him. Nice crit. Good job, LeBron. I'd like to see what our encounter is going to be before I get too far in here. Zubat again. Can I have an encounter? That's not Zubat. Sandshrew. Okay. Interesting. Is the name theme athletes? Yes. Specifically ones that don't have, like, egregiously bad scandals. Maria's been putting together a list of safe athletes we can use. I did name something after Conor McGregor, though, which was a problem. So we need to change the name of our Ghastly. Sandshrew an okay Pokemon here, specifically because it's not a Pokemon that we are going to be, like, dying to use in a future run, right? Like, it's okay in, like, Gen 3. But Gen 3, we should have enough, like, options for, like, ground types between Trapinch, Rhyhorn, Baltoy. Holy moly. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome on in, guys. What a pleasure. Thank you so much, Mango, for the raid. Big fan. Big shoutouts to Mango. How was the stream today, Mango? How did it go? Also, Bisu, good to see you. Boogie Cousins is an option, yeah. We'll probably name something Boogie Cousins. Hope stream was the rest of the stream was good for you, Bisu. It was a good time. Ichiro would be a W nickname. Parav, we've already actually named something Ichiro. Isn't that crazy? Already named the Mareep Ichiro. Wild's good to see you. Athena, welcome in. Leonida, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. If you guys don't know, my name's Brassydoots, a variety creator here on Twitch and also YouTube. Mostly known for Pokemon, which is, funny enough, crazy. That's what we're playing. Isn't that insane? So, look at that. We're currently doing a challenge. The commands are exclamation mark rules, exclamation mark Nuzlocke, exclamation mark favorites. If you want to know everything about the challenge we are currently doing, it's been a very fun challenge so far. Gen 2 has already been quite difficult at the beginning, as I was anticipating. But we're alive, somehow. We're alive despite we probably should have wiped twice by now. But it's okay. All good. We just ran into our encounter for Union Cave, which is Sandshrew. And it's kind of okay. It's like kind of a decent encounter for us. I'll take it. Might end up using this guy. We are doing a naming theme after professional athletes, specifically with no like really bad scandals. So we've got a crew of Pokemon so far. Maria's been coming up with a list of Pokemon that are safe for us to use. So we're hopeful that none of these actually have anything crazy. Let's see. Of all the male names, she's added a whole lot here. Let's see. She's given us so many options. I think we have a couple of baseball people already. We have a couple of basketball. Let's do... This will be Tim Tebow. What counts as bad? Is Barry Bonds bad? Barry Bonds was just doing like steroids, right? He was just doing like PEDs. So not that bad. We're talking like bad. Like killed someone, assaulted someone, those sorts of things. Sandshrews religious? I think so. I think so. I think this is gonna be Tim Tebow. I got Tim Tebow the Sandshrew. I think I'm going to use this run. I think I'm fine with using Sandshrew here. Unless we want to use it in Crystal maybe, but it's really not as like... It's not like a crazy impactful Pokemon. It's just a Sandshrew. So I think to help this run... Well, here's the thinking, right? If we have a ground type, we already cover ground and rock types. Like the things that ground types are good against. Well, it does help with electric types actually. That's the thinking there. That's why we want a ground type, because it helps with electric types. And our starter does not like electric types. So this is actually a good Pokemon for us to have. Wilds, how you doing, man? Mango, how was the stream? What were you up to today? I know. Well, I know what you were up to. Sorry, I asked that as if I didn't already know. I know it was D&D today, but how was D&D, I guess, is the better question. Get Team Tebow a couple levels here. Team Tebow may be the most generational fall-off of all time. That one season was wild. That's true. That one season was kind of insane, no? After that, not a whole lot. Played some baseball. Let's get to level 12 here, I think, is a safe level for now. Level cap 16 for this next gym, but we have quite a bit to get through before that, so gotta be careful. Gen 2, are you just getting to the champion fight? No, we're going all the way to red. All the way to red. Geodude's kind of what I was hoping to catch here, specifically because we get off the list for future cave stuff, but it's fine. The banned acts list doesn't include drugs, but I did avoid homophobia, racism, and that one Putin simp to the best of my knowledge and surface level research. Hell yeah. Maria's putting in the work for this list, I'll tell you what. So start out the level 4 Geodude here. Put Shaq on the banned list because of his weird thing about putting his teammates' mouth guards. Yeah, Shaq. Yeah. He's... Yeah. Like... Shaq's pretty whack. He's pretty whack. Like, no, like, crazy scandals, but enough to be like... maybe not. Bit of a freak, yeah. We are leveling up quite fast. Yo, dude, moment. Okay, this guy I think is the one with the fire Pokemon, right? He's got like a Vulpix. Coughing. Coughing I could maybe... Does Tim Tebow handle coughing? Maybe. Surely, right? Let's give Tim Tebow some XP here. Double the level, like surely it's fine. Decent defense stat. Oh, we're chillin'. Go get him, Tim. Oh yes. You're so strong, Tim. Excellent work. That's a great ball right there, I'll tell you what. That ball is stupendous. I don't need that. I don't need you, X attack. I don't need it. Okay, that guy you go down, but you can't actually do anything there, I don't think, yet. Because that's how you get to the Lapras eventually, I think. I don't know, let's get him out of the way. Oh, actually, I don't have to fight him yet. I can just skip him. This is where you eventually get to Lapras, because you can surf. But you do get an item. Okay. Why are we over-leveled? We are almost over-leveled. Thankfully, our level cap is 16 for Bugsy, I believe. Yeah, because Miltank's 20. TM39. I don't even know what that is. As someone with high ball knowledge, Brassy, what's your favorite and least favorite Pokeball? I think my favorite's probably the Gen 2... Probably Lure Ball. I think that might be my favorite Pokeball. It's either the Gen 2 Lure Ball or the Luxury Ball. What is TM39? Swift. Okay. That's... Can any of my people... Hold on. I know Sandshrew learns it naturally at some point. Okay. You gotta beat Faulkner still. No. We already beat Faulkner. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Faulkner's out of the way. All is well in the world. Everything's fine. Do I have to fight that guy? I think I do. Oh, it's just not on the HUD. That's right. That's because the stream crashed, man. Give me a chance to... Come on, man. The stream crashed. I forgot. My bad, bro. My bad. Hello, Mr. Vulpix Haver. There we go. All right. We have made it out. Good shit, man. Thanks, man. I forgot to update the badge on the screen. Okay, I'd like to not fight Hiker Anthony here, if possible. Yes, I know this Hiker by name. Yes, I've played a little bit of Pokemon in my life. Okay, cool. Hello, Team Rocket. Hi, Key, this Bugsy fight is fucked up. I know that's Anthony because that motherfucker don't stop calling me. That's what I'm saying, dude. He do be calling a lot. Thankfully, Bugsy's actually quite easy if you have Totodile. Because you can just spam Rage and you just win. So, spam Rage, have a Poison Cure Berry, you're good to go. We just have to be careful because we are close to the level cap. And we have to go through the Slowpoke Well stuff before we can really do much else. Also, weren't I supposed to get the Old Rod on that route? Am I crazy? That's for when you get the charcoal afterwards. It claps Scyther? Yeah, but because by the time you've gotten to Scyther, you have so many rage stacks built up that, like, you're just chilling. You can buy charcoal here. That's right. You can just buy it. You get one for free. Okay. Extortion type price. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, so what we're about to do is go get a Hoppip. Again, ideally we can just avoid fighting Mr. Hiker Anthony here. Nice, okay. I think we're guaranteed Hoppip here. If I read the route encounters correctly, we should be guaranteed a Hoppip. Because everything else here we've already caught or used in a different game. Come on. Come on. Come on. What are the odds of running into it here? Hoppip. Oh, you can't find it at nighttime. Fuck. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, alright. That's fine. That's fine, I guess, man. Guys, I might have to play this shit during the day. Alright, we'll come back here then. Excuse me, Anthony, thank you. I believe Hiker Anthony is the one that gives you the info on a Dunsparce thing at Dark Cave. So it is worthwhile to have his like number or whatever. Okay, let's get a white apricorn so we can talk to Kurt and then we talk about balls and shit. Yeah, I need you to make some balls, man. Could really use you to make some balls for me, man. And then Kurt's like, bro, I'm gonna go kick Team Rocket's ass. And we say, Kurt, you maybe are a fool, but we will go help you. And we are, I think, guaranteed a Slowpoke down here. This song fucks, by the way. Crits balls. Oh god. Hello. Thank you, Model ZS Sayuri, for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate it. Huge sub. Welcome to the channel. Wait, is this a wild Pokemon or am I fighting a trainer? I think I'm fighting a wild Pokemon. Yeah. Was I going to try to get an encounter first? I don't know if it matters. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't skip the music. It's really good in this game. Pretty good. I should probably look at what the trainers in here have, actually. Because they could be scary to the point where I have to, like, properly strategize. Okay, Tail Whip to start's fine. We're doing a 3-shot on Scratch. It's got Quick Attack. I think Hyper Fang's at level 12 in this game for Rattata. So we should be okay. But I do think one of these has Eradicate, if I remember correctly. I do kind of need my Spinarak and Sandshrew to, like, hard carry. So I'm trying not to overlevel. Welcome back, Mango. I was asking how was D&D today. How did it treat you? That's a crit. I was going to say that has to be a crit. My god. Let's get a poison, maybe? No poison. Back to Tim Tebow. It's a side quest before our in-person. Oh, you guys are all getting together in person? Oh my god, stop critting. Jesus. That's pretty cool. What are you guys doing that? Nice. Huge kill. And Tim Tebow was about to go down with the ship, dude. I'll be back. Timmy Tebow, Broncos legend, clutches up. Damn right. Simply clutches. Broncos legend. Similar to Brock Osweiler, Broncos legend. Two just goats of goats. Okay, I'm actually going to look at this. Hold on. I need to know. Like, what am I up against in here? Azalea Town into... Why don't I get to see the Slowpoke well? Okay, Slowpoke well. There we go. Yeah, Slowpoke well, we are, I think, guaranteed Slowpoke, right? Yeah, we're guaranteed Slowpoke. We're not using it in this run, though. We'll catch it, but we're not going to use it in this run. I just want to see the trainers. There we go. Okay. So this one has Zubat Ekans. The next one has Rattata, Zubat, Zubat. And then... Oh, that's right. There's usually like a last like grunt that has... Okay, there's a coughing at level 14 at the end. Okay. We're fine. Okay, let's calm down. No need to do me Tebow like that. Well, you know. it's similar amounts of legend if you think about it. Like similar amounts of success on the team. No Paxton Lynch per se, but all right, go get him, Timmy. Give him hell. End my suffering. Brock might be the worst QB I've ever seen at the NFL level. Let's not be crazy. Okay, Brock at least had a semi-successful, in some capacity, career, right? Like, he won games in the NFL. He wasn't good, but he did have some success. Like, when I think of, like, worst QB I've seen at the NFL level, like, there's a lot of guys that are worse than Brock Osweiler, you know? That Texans team he was on was insanely good. Yeah, he wasn't very good. But the team was pretty good. Anthony Richardson was worse, and I'm a Colts fan. I'm not going to lie, I'd probably take Anthony Richardson over Brock Osweiler. The potential's just there for Anthony Richardson, you know? The potential's there. We actually almost had a member of our community that almost played with Anthony Richardson at Florida. Almost. It was very close. We are absolutely using Ekans in Silver version, by the way, if you were wondering. It is going to be one of our early Pokemon in Silver, because it's going to help support our Bayleaf starter with, like, Glare and, you know, those sorts of things. Leer, being able to poison things sometimes with Poison Sting. My god. Thank you. Super Potion. I'm just gonna go heal. I'm not ashamed to go heal. I'll do it. Also, the Azalea Town song, specifically the Heart Gold Soul Silver version, there's like an 8-minute like version of it on YouTube that I have in my work playlist. So sometimes I just end up listening to 8 minutes of it's great. It's truly wonderful. I listen to Gen 4 Lo-Fi at work all the time, as you should. It's wonderful. Is it crazy to defense curl once, maybe? I'm feeling a little crazy. Okay, never mind. Like, they hate to see me up. Guys, I have a question. I need some advice. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing karaoke, but I think a lot of my songs that I normally would be able to karaoke very easily are not going to match the vibe. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of like dad rock vibes. So like I need some like well-known Disney songs maybe, or like I've got like some classics, right? Like I've got some like, you know, tried and true, just like classics that will be fine. But like I need some karaoke songs that are like decent. Make a Man Out of You is a good karaoke Disney song. I have karaoke'd it once or twice before. I don't really do a good job with it, but I have done it before. I think in that I can do like I Can Show You the World from like Aladdin. I think I need to listen to it again though. How's my health looking? I'm missing 9 health. There's a level 14 coughing I have to fight. This is fine, right? I'm gonna get... Okay, we're just gonna play this smart. Let's get Miss Simone Biles another 2 levels. Because we can actually spare the XP right now, I think. We'll get Tebow to 14. And this should be fine. You can do You Got a Friend in Me and just lean into doing a funny... Oh, true! I could just do... That's a good shout, actually. You got a friend in me! What do you mean it failed? Thank you. Alright, excellent. Now I should outspeed just fine with Sandshrew. Spamming tackle. It's doing 3 to 4. How much do we do with Scratch here? Is it like a 5-shot, maybe? I might need to Sand Attack here to set up LeBron. Just spamming tackle and hitting every single one. Give me a crit, why don't you? Miss? Ever? Okay, a crit does like 8 maybe? Nice miss. I shouldn't be risking it. Should do all in this together as Saiyan Prince Vegeta. I don't know if Bailey really knows who Vegeta is. That's the thing. I'm going to be around a couple people that I don't really think are super familiar with Dragon Ball. So I think it's going to be a no on the Vegeta. Oh, that would be funny. You're all in this together. I don't know all of the words. We're all Nappa together. It would be fire. You're not lying. Sick. Guys, the ads are going to run very soon if you're not subbed. Fair warning. Just a fair warning. Just so you're aware. Alright, Kurt, make me a ball. Yes, make balls for me. Yes, lure ball. You guys will not miss anything crazy important, by the way. Just so you're aware. If you get ads during this, it's going to be mostly me just kind of strategizing and trying to get our encounter in the Slowpoke well, finally. We still haven't actually caught anything in there. Yeah, I do apologize if you do get ads, but it is a natural part of the stream, unfortunately. Alright, give me a Slowpoke. There we go. Again, we do not intend to use Slowpoke in this run. It is mainly to just take it off the list for any potential other areas where it would show up, which I don't think are a lot of areas. I think this is like one of the few areas in this game where Slowpoke actually does show up. But yeah, we are saving Slowbro for, or Slowpoke / Slowbro for probably the run where we have to start with Cyndaquil. Because again, our Cyndaquil is not going to be able to do anything for half the game, minimum, until we get an EXP share. So we're saving a lot of early Pokemon for that game. Kakarot, you gotta get your head in the game. Oh, Kakarot. Slowpoke, who's a freaking slow athlete. Just like incredibly like snail's pace, just big chillin' kind of athlete. Oh, it's female Slowpoke too. Let's see. Let me check the list. Are there any like golf players maybe? Golf. Anika Sorenstam. Women that are slow. Biscuit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I would never say that. I would laugh at it, but I would never say that. I would never. That's crazy. That's fucked up. Also, Herbal, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Nika Sore. People will know. They'll know. I was hoping she was lurking. She came in to say hi for a second. They are powerhouses, that's true. No, we'll save it for a real powerhouse, Maria. We'll save it for hopefully a powerhouse that we use on the team, ideally. I don't know any slow women athletes. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Like, Pokemon that are just incredibly slow and chill, like, don't really match the whole vibe of, like... you're, like, an athlete, right? Could've made a ray gun? Yeah, I guess. But golf is, like, everyone's just, like, big chillin', right? So, it's fine. Golf players work, because they're just, you know, they're chillin'. Okay, so we always have our guaranteed Hoppip to come back to. On the route to our right. So that's good. We can go back to that when we play, I guess, on Sunday. And we play during the day, surely. Not at 7 p.m. Alright. I kind of want to hatch this egg real quick. Would anyone be offended if I just decided to run around and hatch this egg real quick just so I can have it out of my party? I hope that did not offend anybody. That I just simply decided to do that. Oh my god, whoa, Togepi, how did we, what the hell? Shit, what the... Alright, Togepi, little egg friend, little egg guy. Not really going to be used this run, but it's got to be a professional athlete regardless. Let's check the list. Let's check the list. What do we have available? This is going to be... Oh, hell yeah. Hilarious. That's Bruce Lee right there. Bruce Lee with, I should note, no attacking moves. Hilariously with no attacking moves. Hitmonlee thought it was Bruce Lee. It had no idea who the real one was. All it does is growl and charm, by the way. Alright, Bruce Lee. Have fun in there. If we can just get to Goldenrod, dude, this run's gonna be cooking. Okay, so... it's time for the gym. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Okay. What level does Ariados happen, by the way? When does Spinarak evolve? Level 22? No, man. That's after Whitney. Oh, God. Okay. It's fine. It should not evolve at 22. That's absurd. It's fine. We have Poison Barb, Poison Sting. Everything's fine. Our Spinnerack Mogs, by the way. Watch this shit. We constrict. And we just do this for a while. Mogged. Poison Sting. Bitch. Oh, God. Oh, God. I should not... Hold. Supersonic's the greatest move of all time, I guess. Just guaranteed hits or what? I lied. Hell yeah. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, the old confusion stuff was rough. A bit rough. Alright, we just destroyed those children. Excellent. If you're wondering, I'm specifically avoiding the left side of town because there is a rival fight there, and I'd really like to do that after the level cap. I can't remember if you can even do it before the level cap, but I'm not risking it. Because it's actually kind of a hard fight. The Rival 2 fight in this is like... He already has, I think, 3 to 4 Pokemon, and they're good. Like, he has good type coverage. Just trying to farm with Spinnerack here a little bit. Bang, 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 bang. Weedle, can I just do this? Can I do this? Maybe? Crit does 2. Crit does 2? Nice. Okay. I don't know why I'm risking it. It's just the most unnecessary risk. But, like, dude, Spinnerack's got to get some kills under its belt, man. Like, Simone Biles is trying her hardest. But there's just a lot of big threats here, you know? Okay, what other trainer's about to fight here? Okay, that's fine. We once again spam Constrict until the cows come home. Farm for some crits here. That can't hurt me. Okay. Beedrill. Scary face. Oh my god. Okay. Tim Tebow time. It's using Fury Attack. We scratch. Its defense isn't very good, so this should do decent damage. This is where we stop speeding up, because Beedrill can actually do damage. Nice miss, idiot. You're terrible. You're balding, you're malding. Excellent. Let's go, Simone. Great work. Okay, do I have to fight anyone else? I think it's like an optional one, right? Yeah, there's an optional one over there, which we might use Totodile for just to get it evolved, or at least leveled up here. I don't know if it evolves at 16. I can never remember. I think it evolves at, like, 18. Because Crocodile's like a slightly later evolution. Bugcatcher Josh? Oh, it's Josh. My sweet. No, not Paris. Level 13. You don't have a grass move, thankfully. Okay, I'm raging. I'm raging. It is very entertaining to me, the fact that Maria has spent this entire stream just researching in her Google search history. Enter athlete name, scandal, and then figuring out everything about these athletes' lives and if they're pieces of shit or not. It's very funny to me. Like, hell yeah. Alright, we go heal. We did not evolve. But we didn't also get even to the next level, so... Now we go fight Hiker Anthony. Now we go kick his ass because we have XP to work with. Yeah, let's see here. So, taking a quick peek at... the gym leader. Does it not include the gym leader on the Bulbapedia page? What are we doing here? Bugsy, your team in Gold, Silver, and Crystal is as follows. Metapod, Tackle, String Shot, Harden. Kakuna, Poison Sting, String Shot, Harden. Scyther, level 16, Fury Cutter, Quick Attack, Leer. So all we do is click Rage a bunch. We put a Poison Cure Berry on LeBron. And we're going to click Rage a bunch. And we're going to win. That's what's going to happen, just so you're aware. Because by the time we get through Metapod, we're going to have enough Rage stacks to probably just one-shot Kakuna. And then we're going to absolutely one-shot Scyther. So, at least that's the hope. If we don't, we'll two-shot it. So, what's up, Hiker Anthony? We got a lot of names on there, Maria. It's a good amount to work with. It's a good, solid list. I've also got plenty of names that I know are clean as well, so lots of options. Machop moment. Low kick does how much? We're fine. Look at that Machop. Look at that silly little guy. There is essentially a free Machop that we can get in Goldenrod City in one of these runs. And which run I use it in is going to largely depend on how the early game goes for these games. I think for this one, we're probably fine without it. But we'll see. I don't know if I trust your list after McGregor. I simply brain farted on that one. I've got lots that, like, I know are fine. McGregor was one where I was just like, that was just a brain fart. What you put in my PC? Mother? Super potion. Bang. All right. Let's fight freaking Bugsy, man. LeBron's got the item on him. We're good. I guess, you know what? We should get to the level cap, shouldn't we? It would be smart. Just to be safe. All right. Bugsy, do not do any weird shenanigans here. This should be the freest fight of all time. Don't do anything weird. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. Man, my research is going to make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Man. Bugsy, remember when you had a rain team? When you had a full bug team in the rain in Radical Red and you spammed U-turn all game? It pissed me off. Just so you know. I've not forgotten your heresy. Your transgressions against my sanity. Oops. It failed string shot. Brother, I'm right in front of you. Can you hit me, though? It'd be great if you hit me. Yes. Yes, Metapod. Yes. Keep clicking that. Yes. 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 Build the rage. Give me another one. Okay, that's fine. Kakuna should be able to hit me once. Come on, Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting. Okay, Harden's fine. Just, you gotta hit me with like one Poison Sting, ideally. Yes! 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 We might not one-shot Scyther, but maybe. I swear I'm going to join stream halfway through next time you're playing this and you'll have named Amon Deshaun Watson or something. Okay, what if in the silver version we name it only after athletes that had scandals? Thoughts? GG. 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 Wait, that did not do as much as I thought it would. Wait, what the frickin' frick? Wait, that's bad. Ooh, that did a lot. Okay, surely this one-shot's now, right? Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I feel like they should have been doing more. Okay, but now we evolve. So all is right in the world. Yeah, Maria, what if I had a team that was Deshaun Watson, Adrian Peterson, Ray Rice, Aaron Rodgers. I guess Aaron Rodgers doesn't have any like big scandals. He's just a piece of shit. Let's go, Croconaw. And there's the Hive badge that I will immediately update on this time because I remembered to. Look at that badge. It's a good badge. I like the design. Okay, but we're not out of the woods yet because we still have the rival fight. So the rival fight... in this game... if the player chose Totodile, has Bayleaf level 16, Zubat level 14, and Ghastly level 12. So here's where this can go wrong, right? Ghastly has Hypnosis and Lick, which are a problem. Zubat has Supersonic, could be a problem. The Bayleaf has Poison Powder, which shouldn't be a problem if Spinrack's in against it. However, it's still a little spooky. The Ghastly's only level 12, the Zubat's level 14, so we're like in okay shape, but we only have 2 moves on our team that actually hit Ghastly, which means LeBron has to be in first against the Ghastly, which is like not great. Like it's not, I don't love it. Because I have 2 Pokemon that really don't want to fight Bayleaf. So it's a little spooky. Now I could give my Sandshrew Fury Cutter. That is an option. And one that I should at least maybe consider, right? It's an option. Because both LeBron and Tim Tebow do learn it. But we might be okay. In the power of Simone Biles, I trust. But I will give Simone another level, just to be safe. Nightshade! Huge! Huge Nightshade! Big! Oh, that was so worth it. Oh my god, I didn't even know that when I learned it. That's massive. Okay, sick. Alright, cool. We should be fine then. Do I have a berry for sleep yet? Bitter berry cures confusion, paralyze. I just have a normal berry. Okay. Normal berry might matter here. Better to play it safe. Alright, Rival 2. Freaking Pat, dude. Pat, tell me, is it true that Team Rocket has returned? You beat them? Quit lying. You're not joking. Then let's see how good you are. My name's BTC Slick. I fucking play Arc Raiders and shit. And I say, whoa, trash can. Shout out Pat, bro. What a real one. Look at that. Oh, look at LeBron. We're now in Miami LeBron era. All right, water gun. Can you just two-shot, please? That'd be great. Nice. Spite's fine. That's ideal. The best thing it could have used that turn was Spite for me. Okay, Zubat comes in. Unless they just send in Bayleaf first. Okay, there's Bayleaf. All right, so we swap into Spinnerack here. And we're clicking Poison Sting. Hopefully it just clicks Growl or something. Nice, even better. I should probably Scary Face it, now I'm thinking about it. But a Poison here would go huge. Nice! Oh, Simone, you're so good. This will do nothing with Quad Resist. Does like 4 damage probably. Yeah. Okay, we missed. You know what? Fine. Who needs the speed? Holy. Massive resub, dude.
We take those.
Thank you so much, Parav, for the huge 5-monther. The big 5er. Massive. I appreciate it, man. What a massive resub. It's very kind of you, Parav. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to kill this Bayleaf now, if you don't mind. If you're okay with it. I'm going to kick this thing's ass. Like, you see the power of Nightshade, right? You see the power that it holds. God, it's so good. Nightshade is so good this early in the game. Zubat, it's Nightshade time, buddy. Okay, the flinch sucks. Nightshade is level-based damage? Yes. And this early in the game, that's how much 17 damage is. Like, that's so good. It's very, very good. And it's going to be good until, because of how low the levels are throughout most of the game, it's good even up until, like, the champ fight. It's not great during the champ fight, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's useful even still in, like, the Elite Four. So... because you don't get anything over level 50 until after the champ, so... okay, so this thing's just kicking my ass. Hello. We live a crit, right? Maybe not. Alright, LeBron. Go get him, champ. Rival's just playing as optimally as possible right now, just spamming Bite. OMG, it's Duty Tooty. Oh my, it's Relaine. Holy shit. Relaine, how you doing? How you feeling? I know you were feeling pretty sick. How was stream? How's the sick? Where's my nickname? Wait, did you redeem a nickname? I think you did. Can I have one? No, you did not. That was Escape Orb. Well, we've been naming... the theme for this run has been professional athletes, which I know you are so familiar with. You love sports and everything, every athlete. So, you can certainly help us with naming one at some point. We're probably going to catch something in a second here. Oh, I call you Duty Tooty. What's my nickname? You'd be like probably like Really Billy, right? Something like that. It kind of fits the the naming convention, right? Because like E doesn't really. It's not like really E. It'd be like really E. Paris. W catch actually. Wait, okay, hold on. This is good. I was thinking we're gonna go like Oddish or something. This is, hold on. I think we use Paris, no? Guaranteed Spore? Grass type's just not very good in Gen 2. But this could be so good against Miltank. This could be so good. Maybe. Relaine, how was stream today? How did it go? I mean, we have to catch it, right? We're gonna catch it. Surely one Poison Sting wouldn't kill it, right? It's level 5. Like, what do I do here? I guess we just throw a ball and see what happens. Okay, that's very unfortunate. But surely we go again. Surely we go again. Okay. Here's my thought. Level 5 Paris. I have a way to do this. Damage calc. Hold. Gen 2. Paris. Level 5. Okay. Its HP should be... I think it's minimum 20. RE8 is spooky? I thought you were playing RE7 today, no? Was it RE8? Maybe I misread the stream title. Dude, yeah. Resident Evil 7 and 8 like are too scary for me. I can't do it. Oh, you finished... so you started the next one. Yeah, they're too spooky for me. I can't do it. I'm not good enough with scary games. So I commend you for even making your way through it in the first place, because it could not be me, brother. Alright, one more Pokeball. And then I'll click Nightshade and see what happens. Oh my God. I clenched my cheeks and went for it. Well, how do you feel after clenching your cheeks for, what, 5 hours? Or however long you were alive? Scared. But not scared anymore, right? Because now the game's off. So they don't haunt you anymore. Okay. So I was like, please don't die. I need you alive, Paris. Oh my God. So goated. Simone Biles, so goated. Throat hurts from screaming. I'm playing League, so... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Playing League is just about as scary, so... Not doing yourself any favors. Who do you play in League? It is doused with mushroom spores when it is born. As its body grows, mushrooms sprout from its back. This is just true. I know some people that are actually like this, now that I think about it. Okay, Paris. Female Paris. What are our nicknames here for the female? Let's see. Some really good options here. Some great options. We've got some good options. I'm thinking we go with... I think we're going to get some tennis in there. I think we're going to go tennis, and we're going to do... We're going to do Coco Gauff. Is that how you say her name? Wait, hold on. I put a freaking... Hold on. That was almost an incredible typo. Just had an insane run at freaking Wimbledon, by the way. I think she got what? She... Was she top 4 or top... Did she make finals? I think she made finals, right? I think... Didn't she get second? Okay, do we use Paris is the real question. Are we going to use Paris on our team? Oh my god, we were 1 HP away from killing it. Good lord. When else would we use Paris? Potentially in a Gen 1 game. Like in one of the remakes. Like there's a world where we would use it in one of those because we could probably guarantee it in Fire Red or Leaf Green as an encounter in Mount Moon. Because by that point we'll have probably used Zubat. Maybe. We'll probably use it in like Crystal or something. I'm going to deposit it for now. If we find ourselves needing something that can, like, do some spores and shit, like, we'll get it. But we do have a guaranteed Hoppip that we can get if we just play during the daytime, so I think we're okay for now. But kind of a good catch. I'm pretty happy with finding it there. Yeah, I figured it was going to be Oddish. I fully assumed I was just going to run into Oddish and catch an Oddish and call it a day. Alright, Miss Biles. Get in there. Okay, well now we just have to go through the Ilex Forest, which is fine. This guy is looking for his Farfetch'd. This is how we get cut. And we also get a Charcoal, which is kind of nice. So we have to go through here and chase a Farfetch'd around a bit. We'll see if I can first try it. That's just money. We don't use that shit in our Nuzlocke. Sadly, no shiny Pokemon yet. Unfortunate. Would be kind of cool if we found one, I'm just saying. Alright. Go this way, please. Excellent. And we're good. We did it first try. Wow, that was so difficult. Ah, my Farfetch, you found it for us, kid. Holy shit, without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. Now, how can you thank you? I know, here, take this shit. Oh my god, we got cut. Wow. That's the cut, HM. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you have to have the gym badge from Azalea to use it. Well, it's a good thing I have it. But who am I going to teach it to? Do we give it to Tim Tebow? Where's the move deleter in this game? I guess would be the real question. Off the top of my head, Olivine. But it might actually be Blackthorn, now that I think about it. Hold on. Move deleter. Pokemon Gold. I think it's Blackthorn. Move deleter is located in a house in Blackthorn City. Yeah. So if we teach Cut, we're going to have it until the 8th gym. Maybe not. Then. Perhaps we give it to something that we're not going to use, like Rattata. Because surely Rattata learns it in Gen 2. I'd rather not use a moveset on Cut for like the rest of time. Because I did that when I was a kid with my Cyndaquil / Quilava. Where I gave it Cut and I was like, cool, that's fine. And then it just had Cut the rest of the game. And it was very sad. Okay. Dennis Schroeder? My HM warrior. My HM friend. I'm teaching you cut. What do you mean you're not able? You're useless. Dennis, this is why you're a free agent, buddy. This is why you're a free agent. You don't even learn cut. Useless. Alright. What else do I have that learns cut? I think it's just Paris, maybe. Unless Slowpoke maybe can learn it. It might have to be Slowpoke. Which is fine, because we don't want to use it this run anyways. So it would actually be fine to just be like an HM guy. Anika, you don't learn... Freaking golf players don't know how to cut, dude. Alright, well... It's either going to have to be Paris or it's going to have to be... Hold on. What is the Sandshrew learn set? That's the real question here. What does Sandshrew learn? I already have a tab for this, right? Yes. Sandshrew. Alright, in Gen 2, Sandshrew learns... Scratch, Defense, Curl, Sand Attack, Poison Sting at 17, Slash at 23, Swift at 30, Fury Swipes at 37, and Sandstorm at 45. So feasibly, we would have the ability to have... I think that's fine, right? Because our moveset would probably be Cut, Slash, Dig, because I should get Dig at the park, at the national park. And then probably like Sand Attack or Defense Curl. Alternatively, we could teach it to Feraligatr for now. I just don't know if I really want to do that. Because, like, Feraligatr is going to have... Get Slash at 38. So our moveset's probably going to be, like, Bite, Surf when we get it. Ice Punch for sure. Yeah, and then we kind of don't want Cut on there, do we? We want something like Rain Dance or something. Alright, then the last check would be Paris. Learn sets. Paris U in Gen 2. It's a bunch of spores and like Slash, Leech Life, Growth. Yeah, it doesn't get anything good until like way late. Because then it gets like Growth and like Giga Drain and like Spore and all that. So yeah, we could probably teach it to Paris and be fine. Yeah, like I'm not that worried about it. Okay. I just went through all the women to make sure they were safe and moved Danica Patrick down to don't use because she's a pick-me. That's fair. That, you know what? I do respect that. That's fair. Yeah, the old DP, you know? Good old DP. Alright, Coco, I need you to get me through this forest real quick. I hope you don't mind. I need to buy more Pokeballs. Oh my god. I just remembered I have like none. Where's the mart? Give me like 10 of them things. Actually, give me like 5 more of them things. There we go. And then like 2 soups. Should be fine. I think you get a free charcoal at some point, right? Can you just get it from talking to this guy now? Come train with us, he says. Can I have a charcoal? Oh, there we go. Okay. There aren't a lot of fire types available, but fire type is very good in this game. So hopefully we find one at some point. There's a world where we run into a Growlithe in this game. And that's one of the few fire types we have available. Alternatively, we can get Flareon, which maybe would be a decent use of our Eevee that we get. This is where you get Celebi. Did you know? I'm getting Celebi. I'm just kidding. It is wild because almost all the controversies surround all the women were them just speaking out about shitty behavior from dudes. Yeah, well, you know. That is tragically how the media will portray them. They're like, well, they got in some hot water because they called out someone for being a piece of shit. And people didn't take kindly to that. It's like, well, thoughts on they were just a piece of shit. Also, fun fact, you can get Psyduck here in Pokemon Crystal if you didn't know. Little rare Psyduck moment. How do I get to the headbutt guy? Is it over here? There's also, I think, a hidden rare candy somewhere in here, and I don't remember where. Either way, we get headbutt from this guy. Which gives us the opportunity to get some headbutt encounters, folks. Which we will be taking advantage of. Because that opens up a couple of different areas to get more encounters in, particularly Violet City. And even like Azalea Town, we could go back and get one, actually, now that I think about it. And a lot of those Pokemon are not, like, great. Well, that's not true. Some of them are pretty good. You can, like, execute. Apom's not great, but it is good when you can get Ambipom. But, like, it's at least some more Pokemon we can, like, knock off the list, right? So let's see if we get anything. Let's see if we find anything. Because we are going to teach Headbutt to someone. Probably... You can always just buy it again as well, so I'm not worried about wasting it. Headbutt can be learned by Tim Tebow and LeBron. So I could give it to LeBron until we have something like Slash, which I think would be smart. Then we can get rid of Scratch for now. Because Rage really isn't going to be useful after these first couple gyms, I don't think. Although, it could be. Either way, we're going to headbutt. Okay, I have class in 6 hours, but have a great rest of your stream. Maria, thanks for staying up and hanging out. It's always a pleasure. We'll catch up soon. Good luck with class tomorrow. God, class on a Saturday. Ugh. Good luck. Get some good sleep, get some good rest. Also good sleep, also good rest. And yeah, thanks again for being here. It's always a pleasure. Okay, I need Simone at the front. There we go. Yeah, we're going to do a little headbutt action here in Azalea Town. Which these count as Azalea Town, so that's fine. Alright, what do we get? Okay, Caterpie we've already had. Caterpie we've already had. Execute. Okay, cool. So again, a Pokemon that we don't necessarily want to use this run, because getting a Leaf Stone is kind of difficult in this game. You have to just get lucky with a phone call. But it is a Pokemon that is like usable. It is very much a Pokemon we could use. And this lives, I think, one more, but just to be safe, let's just throw a ball. What up, Claire? How you doing? I heard D&D went well. Mango came in with the raid. Said D&D was quite good. Nice little side quest today. Surely you also had a wonderful time. Stay in the ball, bro. There we go. The shell is very durable. Even if it cracks, it can survive without spilling the contents. It was good D&D. Our characters all died at the end, though. Well, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Nuzlocke over, sadly. How goes the run? Good. I've almost wiped multiple times. Almost wiped multiple times, but we're doing okay. Sorry. Our naming convention is professional athletes, by the way, without specifically crazy scandals or anything. So, Maria has put together a big list of valid people and names and whatnot to use. She just spent the last, like, 4 hours just researching. It's pretty funny. This is female execute, so let's see. Execute, you probably are... You're a bit of a tank when you evolve. So I think this will be... Yeah, we have an MMA person. Paige Van Zant. So I guess we'll do P... Van... Zant. Oops. There you go. Yeah, our current team is Simone Biles, Tim Tebow, and LeBron James. Coco Gauff is here to use cut, and now we have Paige Van Zant as an option as well, so... Honestly, solid as far as like an early Pokemon goes. If we get a Leaf Stone, I would consider using it, because I think in Gen 2, Exeggutor is quite good if you get the right moveset on it. But because it's a stone evolution, you kind of have to like wait to evolve it for a while. Because yeah, otherwise it just has like, it's like 5 total moves that it has. But you get the TM for Giga Drain in this game. You can give it Solar Beam. It can learn Sunny Day, so it can do Sunny Day Solar Beam. It gets Psychic, Double Team, Sludge Bomb. Like, it gets a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So. Pretty solid. It also gets Leech Seed as a Execute, I believe. So. Let's see. When does Execute, when does it learn all these things? Like, how valid is this to use? It learns Leech Seed at 13, Confusion at 19, and then it learns all 3 Spores and Solar Beam. So, yeah, like, we get a bunch of Spore potential, Psychic moves. It already has Reflect, which actually, I mean, Reflect Leech Seed legitimately, I'm not even kidding. Could go crazy. How did we decide LeBron was a player without controversy? Well, by controversy, we mean, like crimes or being, like, a turbo piece of shit, which LeBron has never done any of. So, LeBron's never, like, murdered someone. There's never been, like, SA with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron, you know, he's pissed some people off with where he's, you know, taken his talents or whatever, but he's never been in, you know, that kind of hot water. So, plus it's our starter, so it had to be someone goated. And LeBron's, I mean, he's pretty goated. Execute, I might use you, just so you know. You might get used this run. We'll see. Because I'm going to need to figure out some sort of strat for handling Whitney, and I don't really know what to do for that yet. What's my level cap for Whitney? I'm saying a lot of words right now. Cap. Level 20, that's what I thought. Oh, level 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to start figuring out some stuff pretty fast here for what my 4th team member is going to be. We do have some options. We caught Mareep earlier, which was a really great catch, but I maybe want to save it for like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or a run where we need something that's like a little bit more reliable. Like Mareep, Flaffy are very reliable Pokemon. Get, you know, Thunder Wave and all that kind of jazz, so. Cotton Spore for speed control. Oddish. I've got places to be. Alright. New encounter time. Although, it would be nice just to get through some of these trainers real quick. Although I kind of don't even want to fight them right now. I do need to fight, is it this lady? I think it's this lady that can give me the leaf stone if I register her phone number. Yes, it is her. Okay, we're gonna register her number then. Gina, that's right, Gina. Oh my god, Gina. Gina, that's right. Because there was a whole episode or two of the Pokemon Crystal playthrough back in the day with Ian, where I literally just spent the whole time being like, Gina, oh my god, Gina, Gina, give me a call, Gina, Gina, please. Because I wanted to get a freaking Vileplume finally. Gina. Oh, good times, man. That brings me back. Fucking Picnicker Gina. Nice poison, Simone. Bulbasaur time. There we go. Hoppip time. Nice. Okay, give me your phone number. Thank you, Gina. Please tell me if you find a leaf stone. I would appreciate it. Okay. I just want to get to Goldenrod. This guy has a Growlithe. We'll just kill this real quick before I forget to. Because we're also going to get an egg. Also, one of the few times where you hear this theme. You don't really get to fight many policemen in this game, so you gotta cherish it while you can hear it. Officer Keith with the Growlithe. I think it's level like 18, right? 17. LeBron's just gonna cook this thing real quick. And then again, because of how the overlay works, the overlay will spoil what is in our egg, but we just get to enjoy, I guess, the reveal a little bit earlier. So we get an egg from the daycare couple. It has the chance to be a couple of different things. If it's Magby, we're fucking thrilled. Because I would happily use Magby in this run. Get a Magmar and just cook. Because then I really wouldn't have to use many more encounters. Between Magmar, Feraligatr, and like... God damn it. Camper Todd! I've got places to be, man! Yes, I know all these fucking trainers' names because it... I've played the game before. He's a Psyduck. It's level like 14 or some shit. Okay. This is why I'm single, I think. I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think I have figured it out. Oh man. Don't disable me, bro. Goodbye. All right. I'm going to heal real quick, and then I just want to listen to Goldenrod for a second, because it's such a great theme. So good. It's so good. I love it so much. Okay. Guys, let's get our encounter. No more goofing around. Should we get Camper Todd's number? I think it tells us about outbreaks about something. Yeah, whatever. Give me your phone number. Let's get our egg. Let's get our encounter, and then let's just see what happens. This is a crucial point in the run where we need to get something decent. Want me to raise a Pokemon? Well, give me an egg. Do they not give you an egg in Gen 2? Is that only Gen 4? Where's the egg? Gen 2 daycare egg. Hold on. The odd egg. Specific gift egg the player receives in Pokemon Crystal. Oh. It's only in Crystal. Oh wait, no, hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah, it might just be the remakes then. Because, yeah, you have to have a whole thing for this in Crystal. Man, okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever, man. Don't raise a Pokemon for me, it's fine. Well, I was looking forward to maybe getting a friggin' whatever. It's fine. We'll just be able to save those for the remakes. It's fine. And we still have a chance to get Magmar anyways. Okay, so Abra was... I was kind of hoping not Abra. I mean, it's not the worst time, but like you can just kind of buy an Abra from the game corner. But I guess this is fine. We're probably not going to catch it anyways, so... It's just like a dead route for an encounter, which kind of sucks. Because you can get like Ditto here. Wait. Now hold on a second. Now wait just a wait. Okay, hold on. That changes things. That changes. Oh man. This thing learns all the elemental punches in Gen 2, and you get them all literally right here in Goldenrod City. That could be really good. Fuck. Oh, what do I do? But do I want to... I don't want to use a Pokemon that good on the Totodile run, surely. Like, surely... But, like, how many times I'm going to... Oh, how many times I'm even going to be guaranteed an Abra? I mean, I guess technically, like, every game, right? Because you can just buy it. Oh... I don't know. Okay, well, first and foremost, the ads are about to run. If you're on Twitch, ads incoming. Thank God I just looked. Sadly, ads. But this thing could legitimately, like, it's not as good in this game as it was in Gen 1, but it's still very good. Like, Alakazam is just always a great Pokemon. And because we could essentially have its final moveset pretty much right away, like, it could be really good. All right, which means I think that's got to be like female. I mean, it's got to probably be like Serena Williams, right? Or maybe Katie Ledecky, like also pretty goated and very quick. Katie, like, she's kind of goated. I shouldn't even say kinda, like she just is goated. Wait, I can do it like this, I think. Does this work? Damn it. Yes. Yes. This, dude, that's an insane catch. Okay, that's like 2 times in a row we ran into an Abra in one of these runs and actually caught it first try. She's the best by such a large margin, it's actually kind of unbelievable. Like, it's not even close. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, I shouldn't say kind of goated when she just is the goat. Like, Abra, you're so good. Fuck. I'm so tempted to use it. Oh. Like, it's good for everything in the game except for the fight against Karen. It's literally good in every other fight. The problem is, okay, if we're considering Gen 4, how much more helpful is it going to be, assuming we get a Kadabra once we're going towards, what is that, Veilstone? It's good for the Veilstone gym, but it has to worry about Sucker Punch in that gen. It's good for Veilstone. It's good for... Oh, it gets a really good type coverage in Gen... That's right. I mean, it gets good type coverage here, too. But it does get really good type coverage in Gen 4. Because no longer does it have the elemental punches, but you can give it shit like Shockwave, Focus Blast, I think Grass Knot it can learn, Shadow Ball. It gets really, really good coverage. But I guess in every game it gets good coverage. So it's a matter of, like, when do I want to actually use this thing? Because we're near guaranteed to get one for a Gen 4 run. But we are, like, guaranteed to have one in any of these early games. Because you can just buy it from the game corner in, like, every game. For now, she goes in the box. Until I make up my mind. But this is an incredibly good Pokemon. God, that's such a good catch. Yeah, you can go to the game corner and you can just buy it. Oh, that's right, I have to get a coin case. Isn't that, sorry, banger song, by the way. Such a good song. Oh my god. I think you get it from... Is it this house? Underground entrance. No. I think it's this one. I lied. Oh, I got Bill's number. Huge. Thanks. My son Bill's an expert. He had to leave for the Pokemon Center in Ecotique. That's right. And then you can get Eevee when you come back here after talking to him. Okay. All right. Okay. First and foremost, we should get Ice Punch for our Crocodile. I think that's first thing we should be doing here. I think it's this floor. No. But I am going to sell my shit that I don't need. If we could just get like a charcoal boosted Pokemon, like that'd be so good. Charcoal boosted fire type. Okay. It's like one of these floors I think has like a double shop, right? And then it's this one. It's not a double shop, but it's this guy for sure. Yeah. Okay, electric punch, fiery punch, icy punch. There we go. This is pretty much always like one of the things any sort of challenge run Gen 2, like you need. The punch moves are just so good. They're so strong for this point in the game, and they're just so helpful. Okay, we do Ice Punch, I think specifically over Leer. We could get rid of Rage, however, there's a world where Rage does come in handy for the Miltank fight. Because we could potentially build Rage against Clefairy. Whereas Leer, we shouldn't be spending turns with LeBron using Leer, bro. Just watched her 1,500 meter freestyle. It's silly how far ahead she is by the end. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, and yes, it is absurd. She is unreal. What does this guy sell? Oh, I already talked to this guy. You guys are the normal guys, right? Yeah, potions and shit. Okay. Buy Great Balls here now. Okay. So with that, where does that leave us for the gym? Because now we technically only have, I think, one encounter we can get. Other than going back and headbutting before we need to do the gym. Bicycle shop, right? Yeah. I think he like loans you a bike in this game, right? Yes. Yes. Because then he just says, hey, keep it, kid. You did great. Thanks for all this, your sales that you helped me with. Oh, but then that deletes my rare candy. Oh, and then I need, okay. I need to get the old rod, I think, so I can overwrite the old rod instead of my bicycle. Old rod, Gen 2. Route 32 from the Fisher and the Pokemon. Right. From the Fisher and the Pokemon Center. That's who I forgot to talk to while I was there. I knew I forgot to do something. Okay. How easily could I get back there? I think I have to get Rock Smash. I guess it's not that bad. I have Speed Up. So I could get back there relatively easily. Because otherwise I have to get through the Pseudo-Wudo first. And then go back to Violet City. And in order to do that, I need to go through the gym. Yeah. Well, I kind of wanted to get the encounter by headbutting at Violet City. So it's not the worst use of our time. I'm just trying to remember we get the coin case, man. I remember the coin case is. This is Name Raider. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, we can fix our Ghastly here. That's good. Underground. This is where you can get somebody that wants to trade for a Machop, right? Okay. I don't want to go down there. I just want to talk to the person that wants the Pokemon for the Machop. Because is it Abra for the Machop? Is that what they want? I can never remember. This is where you get the yeah, this is where you get the squirt bottle after you beat Whitney. And this is Where's the Machop person? Just for future reference. Is it you? Yeah. Are you Machop guy? No. No. Which one are you, man? That's the freaking bicycle place. Where's the Machop guy? Maybe it's in the other underground entrance. Maybe it's over on this one. Dude. Where is this freaking Machop person? It's like the secret sauce to beating Whitney. if like you don't have other better options. Like it does go kind of hard. Is it in the Pokemon Center? Like surely not. Where is this person? I'm so... Machop Trade Gen 2 location. Oh, it's at the department store. You need a Drowsy. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, I think we're going back to Violet City for a second, which means I'd have to go back through Ilex Forest, but this is specifically so we can get another key item that we don't really need, so we can then get our rare candies back, so we're gonna have to deal with it for a second. I will, I think, mute the in-game audio for this, just because it's gonna be a lot of speed up. It's gonna be quite a bit of speed up here for a second. So... pardon me as I simply what am I searching up? There we go. Okay. Well, give me a second just to get back to where I'm trying to be here for a second. Gina! Good evening, this is Gina. Were you awake? Do you want to battle? I'm going to... Okay. I was kind of hoping for an item, Gina. Whoa, why does it look like that? What the hell? Why does the bike look like that? Oh, I didn't fight these guys yet. It's fine. I'm going back through the Ilex Forest. This is all because I need my rare candy glitch to work properly. And if I do it now, it's going to overwrite my bicycle, and I kind of don't want to override the bike. I'm not going to lie. Would prefer to not have to do that. Also, there's absolutely going to be a run where we use the Lapras from Union Cave. I just don't know if I'm going to do that in one of the Gen 2 runs or one of the Gen 2 like remaster ones. Because we could also use it for free in Gen 1, right? Like it's basically just like a free dub in a couple of different generations. Okay, this is Old Rod, right? Yes. Okay. Now, let me make sure that's at the top of the key item slot. Do a quick save. And then we should be able to turn back on the... bang, and then bang, and then that should have... Why does it say 7? Does this matter? Like, I want to test it, but... Come on, let me save really quick so I can test it. I guess I could just leave the cheat on, now that I think about it. Because it shouldn't... It's fine. There we go. I'll just leave it on. It shouldn't be an issue. Because now it just has a permanent home at the top of the key items. Okay, and I'm going back to Violet City just so I can use Headbutt to get an encounter in Violet City. I also need to get Flash, but I don't want to... Well, I guess I could go through there real quick. They're not really tough anymore, so... We cut here. We get Roar from this guy. Because, yeah, if you're wondering why I couldn't have just gone the other way, like, if you go through here, that's Ruins of Alf. Right, there's a Sudowoodo blocking the path. Okay, now we're in Violet City. I'm just going to headbutt until I find something new, hopefully. Is there anything? Are there any Pokemon here? Are we serious? Do the Violet City trees just have nothing? Like, surely there's got to be something, right? What? There's no way there's just nothing in any of these, right? That seems insane. Why would you have these? What do you mean? What do you mean there's nothing in that but trees, man? That's crazy. Well, it's fine. I just thought there was going to be some freaking encounters here, man. Yeah, so there's the Sudowoodo that blocks your way. And then here's another entrance to the Ruins of Alf, which we are going to, at some point, take advantage of. Probably not in this run, but we would like to use Natu/Xatu in one of the runs at some point. That would be ideal. Because they're just kind of good, bro. Like, Xatu is just a really solid Pokemon that, I mean, it's not, like, stupendous in the Gen 2 games, but, like, it just gets access to a lot of decent moves, and even in the remakes, it's going to be quite helpful as well, so. And you don't really get access to Xatu in any of the other games. Like, you don't really get Natu, like, maybe in Emerald there's, like, a Natu you can get, but for the most part, you don't really get, like, Natu Xatu in a whole bunch of the games. So you definitely want to use it, like, while you can, kind of a thing, you know? It's 11:18. I got about another, say, hour or so? Probably an hour. So ideally we can get through Whitney and maybe get to Ecruteak City by the end of tonight. That'd be pretty good progress, actually, because the early game does take some time. So if we could get to Ecruteak in the first stream of it, I'd be pretty happy with that. My anticipation is that the middle game is going to be quite a bit faster just because our Pokemon are going to be better. So we won't have to be as sweaty. But either way. So that's where we're going to go back for the Hobbit. When we play during the daytime. And then I'm just going to go back through here so we can get back to Goldenrod. I did not mean to headbutt there. Excuse me, Gina. See, there's the Drowsy. So if we ever wanted the Machop, we could just catch a Drowsy here and grab the Chop. That's like the most common thing you tend to find here is Drowsy, so, and like Rattata. So finding the Abra first try was kind of huge. That's why I'm like considering like maybe we use it. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, we're going to turn back on the game sound here because we should just be getting ready for Whitney stuff here. Thank you for the ever lovely music, Glitch City. Lovely music. Just clearing out a couple of tabs that I don't need. Okay. So let me see Whitney's team here. Whitney. Gym leaders, Pokemon Crystal. I'd like gym leaders Gold and Silver, ideally. Let's just say Johto gym leaders. Gold and Silver gym leaders. Okay. Surely Cerebi would not lead me astray. Surely not. Okay. That looks about accurate. So we've got the Clefairy level 18 with Double Slap, Mimic, Encore, and Metronome. Metronome's always a little bit scary, but it doesn't click it too often. And then Miltank with Rollout, Attract, Stomp, and Milk Drink. So, yeah, I mean, Miltank's going to be a little scary. Attract is a big problem. Attract is a big problem because it's female Miltank, right? So we have... How many Pokemon are female? Like, obviously not Tintibo. So we have Simone Biles, Coco Gauff. But Coco Gauff does not do good with Rollout, so it's not going to be good to use it here, I don't think. I think we just keep it saved for future runs, I'd imagine. So looking at what we have so far, I mean... Ichiro would be kind of helpful with paralyzing. And we could do execute strats with like Leech Seed and Reflect. It would help. We could get a Kadabra at this point. And it would get access to all the punches. And so far that's kind of all we have. Now we do have the option of trying to build rage stacks and seeing if that does anything, but I have a feeling that that's not going to be enough. I also need to take the berry off until we absolutely need it. So I don't know what we're going to do for this gym just yet. I'm still a little shaky. This is the big wall for a lot of Nuzlocke, so this is where we're going to have to really kind of think. I mean, it makes sense if we build rage stacks against Clefairy, assuming it just uses shit like Double Slap and like Encore. Even Mimic would be fine, because we're just clicking Rage, and then maybe that's enough to handle Miltank. But if it's not, then we need another strategy. And we don't really have a lot of other options, because Rollout just destroys Spinarak. Sandshrew doesn't evolve until kind of late, I think. Like, when does Sandshrew evolve? Sandshrew evolution level. Like I'm almost positive it's like 30. Evolution level. Oh, 22. Oh, that's earlier than I thought. Okay. It's still after Whitney, but it's not horrible. Let's start clearing out the trainers at least. We do have a few we have to fight here. We don't have to fight this one, which is nice. Just making sure LeBron's not up front here. You are up front. Okay. I'm gonna get Tim Tebow in there. Tim Tebow should be able to get a kill or two. Actually, do we have to fight any of these trainers? Can we just skip them all? Is there just one? Oh, there's two required. Okay. Last carry. How much damage does Speed Fell? Okay, that's fine. Okay, then I have to fight you. Okay. Actually, I don't have to fight you. I could have skipped you, but it's fine. Put me to sleep. Disabled my moves. Don't love that. Get in there, Miss Biles. Okay, I'm gonna test... I'm assuming Nightshade doesn't hit, right? Okay, it does not. I was making sure. Okay. That's a little annoying, but it's fine. Alright, so this is where it gets a little tricky. I need Headbutt to do a lot of damage here. Thank you. Good work, LeBron. Should be fine. Wake up. Thank you. Okay, cool. I wish we were edged like that going into the level cap itself. Or going out of the level cap, I guess. Okay, so we got to be really careful here not to run into any of the trainers on the way back. Because we do not want to fight them. My thinking is... it might just be rage stacks. Unless we try to go catch something up north from here, but there's really not a lot of other encounters left for us right now. Like, Paris wouldn't be the worst. Like, it just doesn't evolve yet, so there's no point. Like, some of the thinking I have, right, is if we use Kadabra / Alakazam in this run, it should prevent us from needing to burn through, like, a ton of different Pokemon. Like, there's so many different things that we wouldn't even have to worry about, because between Feraligatr and Alakazam, and a little bit of support from the rest of the team, like, we could feasibly get through the whole game. With, like, just those two and a couple of supporting Mons that help with, like, speed control and status effects. The question is, would it be better to save it, right? Like, that's the thing. Do we save it for a run where we're in more dire need for something that's just a powerhouse like that? I just don't know what I'm doing against Whitney. Although Kadabra probably dies in one hit to Whitney anyways, so it's not really that great. I don't know. I have my concerns here. I think what we'll likely do is... let's go north for a second here, just to see if there's any other encounter we can get up here that's worthwhile. So there is some grass at the top of this route. Just want to see if I can get to the grass before... let's use a potion real quick. I want to see if I can get to the grass without fighting that many trainers. Dude. Ivan, you're pissing me off, man. Nice magnitude 9, by the way. Holy shit. You are the worst. Okay. This is fine. Okay. Let's go heal. If we can get... sorry, I keep fast-forwarding through the trainers, but it's because I'm focused. I'm focused on what I need to do. I shouldn't be fast-forwarding these trainers. It's our first time seeing them in this challenge, so I really shouldn't be fast-forwarding through all of them. I don't want to get caught in an accidental double battle here, so I think we just take the fight here with the Voltorb guy. This guy's got Voltorbs. The other guy has, I think, a Magby. This guy just has a bunch of, like, level, 6 Voltorbs or some shit. Yeah, level 2. Okay. I'm fast-forwarding this one. Like, his Pokemon are ass. There we go. Please? Okay, nice. Let's see what our encounter is here. Do you fight me? I can't remember if you fight me or not. You do. Okay. Fuck me. We got Poison Sting. That's right. We get Poison Sting at 17. Just want to see what my encounter is. Nidoran we've already had. We've already used completely in this challenge. This is where that actually comes into play. TM04. I keep fast forwarding. I gotta relax. Rollout. Okay. Interesting. So if we were to build rollout stacks with Sandshrew against Clefairy, like maybe that's also a play. Because that's, well, it's not guaranteed though. That's the problem, right? We could miss, and then that could throw the whole plan for a loop. Birdkeeper Brian. Sorry, I'm fast forwarding. My bad. Does defense curl and rollout have the interactions that it does in future games? Is that a thing in Gen 2? Because in future games, I know you can use defense curl to boost the power of rollout. I just don't know if that's a thing in this game. It's doing 6, so a crit, we live. Like, once we get past Whitney, this run, I think, is going to be relatively free. Because after that, like, I'm not really that worried about Morty this run. Between having a Sand Slash and Bite available, like, we're going to be in a really good spot. We also have Nightshade on Spinnerack. Like, we're going to have some solid stuff. We've already used both Needle King and Needle Queen, so both of these are just whatever encounters. I don't know if there's anything new we can actually catch here. Unless it's maybe daytime. Gina Picnicker. I just saw some rare Ditto in Route 34. I'll call you if I see another rare Pokemon. Oh, it would have been cool to get Ditto, but it's fine. Drowsy. So again, we've already used Drowsy. We now have not used Hypno, so technically we could still catch a Drowsy, save it for later until we get the experience share, and then level it up from there to use a Hypno, since we never got to use Hypno in this challenge. Hoot Hoot we have already caught. Drowsy. I don't know if there's anything new here. Abra again. Drowsy. Nidoran. Drowsy again. Abra. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new here. What is this route? Route 34 connects to Goldenrod, which connects to Route 35. And on Route 35 in this game, Route 35 in gold version, you can get a Yanma as a 1% encounter. I do not intend to use a Yanma. Maybe in the remakes when you can get a Yanmega, but is there anything maybe from the Headbutt trees? Execute, Butterfree, Metapod, Caterpie, Pineco. We can get a Pineco from Headbutting. Now, Pineco's not necessarily great, really ever, but it is a very tanky Pokemon when it turns into Fortress. And that alone could be pretty solid. Where are the Headbutt trees? Is it just the one over here? Is it just the one Headbutt tree? That's hilarious. And let me guess, this one doesn't actually spawn anything? It has to be the other ones? Oh, never mind, this one can. Don't mind me, just click in Headbutt 100 times. Actually, can Pineco spawn at night? Yes. It's yeah. It just has a very low chance. All right, we're going to once again mute the audio so it's not just awful to listen to. We're just going to simply not listen to that forever. Pineco would be cool if you wanted to drop. Wow. This is kind of insane, actually. The encounter rate's just so low. Maybe I need to use cut so I can get to the other ones, huh? Right, hold on. Okay, cool. I was like, don't fight me. Hold on. I'm busy. Yeah, if Yanma is the only new thing I can catch there, then might as well just not catch it. I mean, Yanma is not usable at all until you can turn it into Yanmega. It is very, very bad. I should have gotten the Pokemon with cut. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's what I was doing. Should I just fight these guys real quick? No. I'm standing on business. I'll fight them in a minute. Give me Coco Goff. Yes. Thank you, Coco. Join the team for a second. So I can go. Oh my god. Fire Breather with the Magmar. No. Magmar's so good. Oh my god. I almost sped up and killed Tintibo. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was almost so bad. Why does he have 2 Magmars? What the fuck is with this guy? I want him poisoned. Hold on. Please die. Thank you. That was scary. And now I'm at the level cap. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. Because the calming music is on. So surely everything's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. We're fine. I'm going to cut down this tree now and attempt to find a Pineco in one of these headbutt trees. Oh, wait a minute. This is a different route, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Is this not a different route? This is 36. This is Route 36. So 35. This should still be 35 down here, right? When does it turn into 36? I need a different map. Or I just need to do this. Let's see. Route 36. So Route 36 includes everything. Oh, okay. So Route 30. Well, it's hard to say. It kind of cuts it off a little bit on Bulbapedia. It looks like this tree is still Route 35. Okay, so I think this is fine. Also, Anna, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How you doing? How was your day today? How you been? I'm trying to figure out what I can catch here. Or if I can catch here. Because there's a... Route 36. Route 36 you can catch in Gen 2. Oh, this is where we can get a Growlithe. This is where we can get a Growlithe or a Stantler, I guess. Or you can headbutt to try to get another Pineco. But we're pretty much guaranteed a Growlithe here, so we might want to just get that real quick. Oh, came back from Seattle. It was pretty cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, how was Seattle for you? I remember you had mentioned that you were going to be heading up to my area at some point there. How did it treat you? Oh, you're in a typhoon. Never mind. Not as cool. Not as cool. Typhoon, not great. Seattle, surely great. I think Washington is the prettiest state I've been to. I think a lot of people would agree. Yep, Snoqualmie's great. Yep. Washington is quite pretty. It is quite pretty. I'm a big fan of the state that I live in, and I wish more people got to experience this state because it's very nice. But I'm glad you had a good time up here. We got Stantler. Wow, okay. We got Stantler as the encounter. Sorry, I should have the volume on. So no Growlithe here is kind of sad. I was kind of hoping to get a Growlithe, but it's okay. You know what? We can use Stantler maybe as fodder for Whitney. Because I'm not worried about using Stantler the rest of the game or anything. This could just be like a decent Whitney foddermon. Can't even be a Weirdeer? Yeah, and I don't think I'd ever end up using Weirdeer either if I was doing a Legends Arceus run. Lovely trees, berries everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty good time. I'm a big fan of how it is out here. Did you get to do anything exciting like in Seattle at all, Anna? Did you get to explore any of like downtown, Space Needle, anything like that? Any of the touristy stuff? Mm-hmm. Yep, Pop Culture Museum. It's a great time. Big couch. Okay, cool. Yeah, this feels like... Okay, I say that it's a foddermon. However, this does technically just wall completely Morty's team, because Morty's team doesn't know how to hit normal types. So technically Stantler is kind of goated for that. Female Stantler. What name are we going to use here? Let's see. Let's see. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? I think we need like a basketball player in there for our female crew. So let's go... This can be... Asia Wilson's too goated. Tarasi's too goated. Maya Moore's too goated. You know what? This is going to be Angel Reese. Can I fit that all there? Let's see. It'd be like... Angel... I could just do Angel R, right? Angel... I can fit it if I just do all one. Angel Reese. There you go. Gonna put in some good work, but not necessarily goated. I also visited Yellowstone Park. Overall, the USA is nice. Good nature. I'm glad you had a positive experience here, Anna. I'm glad it was a good time. It's definitely got its good parts. That's for sure. And I think for a lot of people, they come away with their experiences here, if they're just visiting, is like, this was cool. And I'm glad that it wasn't just everyone shooting each other like the media sort of portrays it to be. Like, believe it or not, there are a lot of nice, normal people here. So I'm not gonna say that you know, it's all sunshine and rainbows, but just like any sort of like portrayal of anything, it's, you know, it's, I don't know, it's always nice to be able to like be like, hey, like there are some good parts to it too. Washington is definitely one of those good parts. It's a very good state. I haven't actually been to Yellowstone though. I need to go to Yellowstone at some point. Yeah, there's parts of Seattle for sure that are yeah, not the safest. But yeah, I mean, you come from Taiwan, so it's like you probably have seen much worse. I don't know. I guess that's probably not fair to say, right? Because I can't really compare to something I've never even... somewhere I've never been to. But Taiwan's very safe. Really? Well, then never mind. W Taiwan. What's similar to Japan? I gotcha, I gotcha. Well, that's very cool. That's good to hear. Yeah, like special attacks, like kind of okay. If nothing else, like it could just be a decent mod in general for this team, actually. Like it's not the worst thing if it dies, but it's also like usable. I think we're gonna use it. I think we're gonna use the Stantler in this run. I think that's a good enough catch to where we can get away with actually using it and be fine. Because if it dies, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not gonna be like, it's certainly not gonna be a Pokemon that like I think makes it to the end of the run in any of the games that we would use it in. So let's give it a couple levels real quick. Learns Hypnosis, that's what I really wanted. Can leave your things out anywhere, very high trust in general. That's sick. Yeah, that's definitely not the case here. That is unfortunately not at all the case here. It's you sometimes just get your packages stolen the moment they're dropped off at your door. You can have all the Ring cameras and stuff you want, like people just will not care. They just want your shit. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do a little more headbutting here. I'm gonna attempt just to get Pineco off the list potentially, since there's nothing new that we can catch on Route 35 specifically. Let me just turn back on the chill awe music. Do you think the next time you go to the US, Anna, you would want to just go like back to like the Pacific Northwest, or would you want to like try to explore like another area? Because there are definitely multiple areas in the US that are like a bit nicer, prettier, like safer. The only places that I don't recommend are like Florida. Florida. Texas is a little bit tough as like a foreigner because Texas is really, really, really traditional. Depending on where you are, I guess. If you go to like the like more like techie, like, you know, Austin, those sorts of places in Texas, it's a little more. Austin and like Dallas are both kind of more open-minded, but a lot of areas in Texas are not. Would be cool to find a Pineco, by the way. Would be real cool. You like Southerners? Well, I mean, if you get along with them and you like them, that's good. Man, I'm not finding this Pineco. Starting to believe it doesn't exist. There's a Butterfree. Okay, yeah, I was just getting unlucky, I guess. Kind of hard to get around, though. Had to take a Greyhound. Yeah, I don't know how public transportation is in Taiwan, but in the U.S., it's super inconsistent. Some places have pretty decent public transportation, and then others have, like, actually nothing. And you just better get ready to walk 500 miles to get to where you want to go, because you're just, like, out of luck. Seattle has some okay transportation. Washington in general has some okay public transportation. It's not like great, but it's there. It works. It serves its purpose. You guys, trains, buses, subways, high-speed rail over there. Yeah, that's what we're still waiting on here. Is high-speed rail is not something that we really have much in the U.S. And a big reason for that is that all of our rail infrastructure, like we have the technology to have like fast enough and like powerful enough like trains, but we don't have the actual like infrastructure laid down for the tracks for them. So the tracks would essentially explode if we tried to do any sort of like high rail trains, because they're not actually like made with those sorts of trains in mind. So we'd have to like kind of redo like all of that like railroad infrastructure to be able to like properly, you know, have trains go that fast, and we just don't have that. So like here in the state of Washington, like we have trains that can go much faster than they do, but the railroads just they cannot do any faster than like 75 miles an hour. So and that's, I think, even maybe slightly pushing it. That being said, I still ride the train because it's fun and it's a really easy way to get across like all of Washington, north to south at least. Real nice, pretty ride, super cheap. I like trains. I took one from Albany to New York City before. It was very good views. Nice. I haven't been that far out east, at least not that far northeast, I should say. I've been out east to like Atlanta, but it's about as far out as I've gone. Kind of miss it. I just miss my boys out there, honestly. I don't really miss Atlanta that much, but I do miss my boys. Yeah, Amtrak's chill as fuck. Prof, you get it. We're both PNW fellas. That goes from Seattle to Chicago. I would love to go to Chicago at some point because that's where Geo is. And that's pretty close to, well, it's pretty close to where Sam grew up, but Sam's more in Texas these days. I'm convinced this Pineco just does not exist. Like, I've not been able to get a single headbutt tree to give it to me. I went to Japan first for 5 days, and I also love being in Japan. I've never been to Japan, but that's definitely somewhere I'd love to visit at some point. Every time I see people go there or they talk about their experiences there, it's pretty much just always great. So I would very much like to visit there at some point. I feel like that's, for a lot of people, like Japan's very high up there as far as like wanting to visit. Italy's always been the one that I would like number one, and it's pretty much all just because of like the beautiful views and the food. Like getting some like authentic Italian cuisine. Oh my god. I'm a sucker for Italian, bro. Dude, there's no Pineco, man. There's no Pineco. It doesn't exist. This is insane. No way the encounter rate's this low. That's insane. Brassy and I are boys except for the day the Ducks and Huskies played, then fuck you. Yeah, pretty much. The one day out of the year that Parav and I do not fuck with each other. It's the only one. Can I recommend you a restaurant in Seattle? I have likely gone, but yes, you feel free. I've been to a lot of the restaurants here, so... But maybe you've got something new for me. I'm giving up on the Pineco dream, by the way, if you're wondering. Rocco's Pizza. Rocco's Pizza is solid. That's, yeah. I am familiar with Rocco's. Matador, though. Matador for Mexican food. I don't know if I've been to Matador. At least I don't know off by name. Maybe I've gone in there at one point, but... Rocco's is great. Rocco's is... It's a staple. I'm glad you enjoyed the food there. It's quite tasty. I'll go back to normal volume since we're not just speed up farming for Pineco anymore. All right, Tim Tebow, can you beat this guy up real quick? Sorry, I shouldn't speed up. 20-inch pizza was the biggest I've seen my whole life. Dude, yeah, and it's so good. It's so good, man. I've also been craving pizza lately, so it's making me hungry. Making me a little hungry. I'm also just hungry because it's getting late in the night. Guys, I'm scared to fight Whitney, but I think, no bullshit, I think having Stantler is going to make this easier. I think Stantler might solve some of our problems with this fight. We'll see. Meryl. It's gonna be, I think, a Simone Biles moment. Anna, did you get a chance to, in Seattle, I think I had recommended Kazuki Ramen. Were you able to try that? I know you were like, I kind of don't want to have like ramen while I'm there, but... Did you happen to find your way there at all? I forgot Meryl gets to roll out this early. I need to swap out. It's stuck in rollout, right? So I should just swap back to Tebow. Aim for Western food mainly. That's fair. That is fair. Did you find yourself in like downtown a whole lot while you were in Seattle? Did you end up at all like at the convention center or like GameWorks, anything like that? Oh my god, it's just hitting every rollout. Hold on, I might die. I need you to miss, please. Please miss. This is so scary. Oh, I'm dead, I think. I think I'm dead. Oh my god, I can't believe we just died to rollout hitting every single attack. I can't believe we just... Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, no. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay. That's so bad. Okay, so that makes our fight against... That makes our fight against Jasmine and Morty significantly harder. Unless Morty just can't hit Stantler. If we keep Stantler alive, then I guess that makes that fight easier. But that makes our fight against... Dude. I gotta get some sort of fire type then for the Olivine gym. Because there's no other ground types available. So I'm going to have to find some sort of fire type. Because fighting type's not going to cut it against Steelix, so we got to have a special attack to use against it. I mean, I guess we have a water type, so as long as we have something that can handle the Magnemites, maybe we're okay. That sucks, dude. Tim Tebow's just fucking gone, bro. That's so sad. Damn. I can't believe it hit every rollout. Even after a sand attack. Even after a sand attack, it hit every rollout. Like, dude. That's insane. Alright, whatever. And Tebow, just like IRL. Oh, I should have released it. Sorry. I forgot you could do that in this game. Alright. Tim Tebow. You almost got to do. I can't believe we wasted Sandshrew. Okay, but that does mean we do still technically have Sand Slash as an option in another game, right? Like, we could feasibly get Sand Slash at some point. So, something to consider. It's really unfortunate, though. It's really sad. I did walk to Pike Place Market. First of all, ads. Oh my god, I didn't realize ads were running. Sorry for ads. Sorry for ads. I did not give a warning that time. I'm sorry, I was dealing with trauma. I do apologize. Pike Place Market's awesome. I'm glad you were able to explore there. Pike Place is awesome. You can just walk around there forever. There's so much to do. So many shops to check out. It's a great time. What do we do? What do we do? Okay. So we're down to just our Spinnerack, our Stantler, and our Croconaw. I don't think that's going to be enough for this gym. But I don't have much else available. Guys, what do I do? What do I do? When your team is just LeBron, Angel Reese, and Simone Biles, like, what are you supposed to do about that? Do I just burn another Pokemon from the box? Like, maybe Ichiro. Maybe. I have to save Dennis Schroeder. I have to save Anika. We could go Execute. As much as what if I don't get a Leaf Stone? What if I don't get a Leaf Stone? Para on the Miltank from Ichiro? That's what I'm thinking. I mean, okay, here's the thinking, right? If we use Execute, if it ends up dying and before it turns into an Executor, then we always have the option to use Executor later in a different run. We just wouldn't be able to take advantage of the Execute, which means we probably wouldn't get access to Leech Seed with that Executor. Unless we cut a later Execute that already has it. Like, I'm thinking, like, Safari Zone, right? Fire Red, Leaf Green. It's a pretty good Pokemon to have. Especially with abilities. Like Chlorophyll. Or we just rip the Abra, but I don't think the Abra / Kadabra is going to be enough for... I mean, I don't know. I don't think it lives a Stomp is the problem. But it is pretty good into, like, every matchup in the game other than that. My initial thinking was, like, I can go with, like, Sand Attacking the Clefairy a bit. And then just building Rage stacks with Croconaw going into the Miltank. But now, like, I would have to do that without the accuracy drops. So I think... Does Hoppip get powders? It does. But I can only catch it during the day. Which I am guaranteed a Hoppip if I play during the daytime. So we could always save the gym fight for when we play on Sunday. Because we'll play during a little bit of the daytime and be able to go get a Hoppip. I'm just trying to think if I can afford to use Mareep, right? We have 5 Johto games to get through, 4 of which you can get Mareep in. Like, one of the runs we're going to have Magnemite, one of the runs we're going to have Mareep, one of the runs we're going to hopefully have Chinchou. And then maybe if we're lucky, like an Electivire in one of the runs. But other than that, there's not a lot of electric types left for us to use from the first 2 gens. Which again, you don't need an electric type to get through these games, but they're quite helpful. Oh, I don't know. If it was Gen 4, this would actually be a little bit easier because we have Intimidate probably on Stantler. We'd likely have Intimidate Stantler, although I don't even know it even has a Intimidate in that game. We have Hypnosis, so that's an option to be able to slow down rollout. Because it's the rollout spam that I'm worried about. But Spinarak kind of does nothing in this fight. Like, it has the ability to Scary Face maybe one time, but it gets crushed. Like, it's not going to be able to do much. So I think we have to get something out. Gina, give me a Leaf Stone. You give me a Leaf Stone and this changes everything. How your Pokemon doing? It was to keep my Hoppip in tip-top shape by going to the Pokemon centers. You have to hear this. I battled Drowsy the other day. It was easy. I had a type advantage, but Gina, please. Okay, I think... Good morning, Fav. Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, brother. We are dealing with a bit of an issue where... Is it a Game Corner angle? Maybe. What do you buy in the Game Corner here? That could change things, I guess. Johto. Goldenrod Game Corner. Abra, Ekans, Dratini. We already have Abra. Ekans doesn't really cut it. Dratini's not going to be usable until late game. Yeah, so that's not really going to cut it either. Dratini, though, you don't need anything else. Yeah. Ekans has solid defense, but I kind of want to use Ekans in silver. I'd like to have Ekans in silver because... Also, yeah, its defense isn't like that great. Ekans is not like a super bulky Pokemon or anything. It just gets access to Glare, which is nice for statusing. I think I might have to bite the bullet. I think it might be a... Use Execute. We'll have access to Leech Seed and Reflect. And maybe that'll be enough. We have Hypnosis, right? We have Hypnosis, Reflect, Leech Seed. Like, I think we just do it. It's not a horrible time to use it. It's a solid enough Pokemon. As much as I'd like to save it for a future run, like I think it's time. And again, if it dies before it ever gets to turn into an Exeggutor, we still have Exeggutor available in the future. Now we get Leech Seed. And we get Confusion. Get rid of Barrage. And then we're level 20. Can you go to the routes to the north before? I already have. I've already gone to the north, caught what I could there. The only things I'd have left to catch right now would be the Hoppip on a previous route that I have it guaranteed on, and like that's kind of it. I don't really have much else available. But there's still a Pineco I could technically catch, but I was trying and I just could not get it to drop out of a tree. So... What we are going to do is we want the berry on LeBron. We need to get LeBron edged, I think. We need LeBron to be sufficiently edged. And it's a fucking Pikachu. Brother. This is what we're doing. This is our proof of concept here. We miss Hypnosis, unfortunate. Me explaining to my date why edging is an important skill in hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocke. It very much is. Incredibly important. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to click confusion. Let's speed this up a bit here, thank you. So she mogs her boyfriend. What's new? Womp womp. Fab, how's your morning been treating you, by the way? Did you just wake up? I have some trainers down here can still fight with LeBron here. Well then, good morning, Fab. Congrats on being able to start the day with some banger Pokemon content on your screen. Okay, that is pretty sufficiently edged. We'll fight like one more wild Pokemon. Yeah, that's good. I think our primary strat here has to be going for Rage Stacks. I wish I had Growl on a Pokemon right now. That would be very nice. But I don't have Growl on anyone. But I do think if I set up Leech Seed and Reflect here, I put a berry on LeBron. I guess we put Miracle Seed. Miracle Seed's not going to matter, right? Like, we have no grass type attacking moves, but whatever. Just to feel like I'm doing something good. This has motivated me to finish my run of Soul Silver that has been sitting in my 3DS. You should. It's a great game. Wonderful game. I'm sure we dodge the trainers here that I have not fought for this specific reason. Just got a nice mail too. Looks like a card-based game I wanted to buy is in stock in a store near me. It only just released from the American publisher, so I thought I'd have to wait several months. Well, there you go. That's huge. Big news. Okay, so the plan is Leech Seed turn 1. Ideally, we don't get hit with Encore. We then Reflect. Or we Reflect first turn, then Leech Seed. Maybe that's the better play, just to make it a little... Well, no, either way, I think it's fine. That's the play. Because we want to set up LeBron to be essentially full health and have Rage Stacks built up for the Miltank. I think this is like one of our genuinely like our only plays. We might just wipe. I don't know. This is all I can think of doing without having to use way too many resources. So I need Clefairy to cooperate here. First and foremost, I think Reflect is the smarter play for turn 1. I think Reflect is smart. It's guaranteed to hit. Leech Seed is not. If this is Fire Blast, okay. That's actually fine. That gives us more opportunities to get Rage Stacks. We're going to Leech Seed here. Okay, please don't be like Fire Blast or some shit. Rain Dance. Interesting. That is quite interesting. Maybe I Hypnosis? No. We want rage stacks, so we need to swap now. Nice. Oh, well, that's not nice. Hit twice? Thanks? Okay. Crit sucks, but we get health back. Oh, we get a lot of health back. That's really good. Okay. All right. Rage. I need you to go crazy here. I need Clefairy to just keep hitting me. Yep, double slap's exactly what I need it to be doing. Because every single hit of double slap gives us a lot of rage stacks. So, double slap on this turn would be ideal. Nice. Hit 5 times. Hit me 5 times. Okay, that's maybe enough. Because that's 4 stacks of rage. We are sufficiently edged. Come on, LeBron. Shit, and we're learning Bite now? I forgot we learned it at this level. I need Rage for now. Like, this is the last fight I need it, but I need it. We can just buy a Headbutt later, it's fine. Headbutt's not that important. Alright, Miltank. Oh, please cooperate. Please cooperate. Okay, good. That's a rage stack. Come on. Do at least close to half. Nice. Okay, maybe. Come on. Come on. Come on, LeBron. Okay, okay. Oh, we're so back. We're so back. We're so back. We are so back. Oh, that was so good. Okay. Okay. I am very happy that that worked. Yes, I made Whitney cry. She always cries when she loses. Yes, I want a badge, bro. Okay. I'm very happy with how that strategy worked. We were able to preserve the Abra, we were able to preserve the Machop trade, and we were able to preserve the Mareep still. So all we really had to do there was take advantage of our Execute, and it got the job done. So I'm quite happy with how that went. Reflect Leech Seed was great there. It lowered Double Slap's damage. Double Slap built a ton of rage stacks. That is... I'm very happy with that. And for Morty, we have Stantler. So if I remember correctly, I'll take another quick peek at this, but I'm pretty sure Morty has no way to hit us, right? Lick, Spite, and Mean Look and Curse. Hypnosis, Mimic, Curse, and Nightshade. Spite, Mean Look, Mimic, Nightshade. Hypnosis, Shadow Ball, Mean Look, Dream Eater. Okay, so Hypnosis, Dream Eater is the way that Morty hits us. So it's not guaranteed. So we're going to have to be pretty smart for that fight, too. But that was overall a very solid performance out of us. I'm very happy with Rage going crazy there. It's probably one of the last fights that we're actually going to be able to take advantage of Rage like that, but it did good. It did good. Let's go get the squirt bottle. Yes, I'm better than Whitney. Did you know? Simply better than Whitney. Morty's Hypnosis Dream Eater has always been annoying as fuck. Yeah, it's rough. And we don't really have great tools to deal with it right now, but we do have access to Ariados by that point, and Ariados will potentially be able to slow things down a little bit for the Gengar. And we do have super effective psychic damage from Execute, so, like, there's a world where this fight's okay. It's 12:21. Let's try to get to Ekertique. It's not really that far of a trek. What's the level cap here? It's 25, right? I just looked at his team. I'm pretty sure it's 25. Yeah, Gym 4, level 25. You do get a quick claw here, which is very nice. One of the greatest songs in gaming history is the old National Park, especially the Heart Gold Soul Silver version. But dude, we were gonna get Dig here, which is what sucks. We were gonna get Dig and give it to our Sandshrew, and we were gonna have a Sandslash with Dig fighting fucking Morty, bro. It was gonna be so nice. That's why this is so sad. Oh well. We have Bite on LeBron. We've got Confusion from Execute. We got some stuff working in our favor a little bit. It's this one. Nope. It's this one. Yeah, this is like a Paralyze heal or some shit, and then Dig's on the other side. Did you know that I'm a giant fucking nerd, by the way? Did you know? Let's see. There's 2 items over here. One of them is Dig. The other one is... what is the other one? I think it's an HP up. I think it's a stat boosting item. Because there's Dig. I guess we could always use Sudowoodo in this run. Like, it's an option. Full heal. That's what it was. Okay, so with Dig available, we can teach that to our Croconaw as a decent type coverage kind of move. It would help with electric types if we ever have to fight one. I mean, it's certainly an option. I don't think Spinarak learns Dig. I'm going to wait till the bug catching contest, I think, to get anything here. Because we have a chance to get a Scyther. Today's Saturday. That means the bug catching contest is on today. Oh, the rules are simple. Wait, holy shit. It's the bug catching contest right now. Okay. That could be good for us to try to do. Because the only stuff here that we haven't used in a previous game is Scyther and Pinsir. Like, that's it. So in theory, this would be quite a good use of our time, I think. Because either of those is, like, decent enough, right? Like, Scyther's good, and Pinsir's just a Pokemon that we could use. So, again, just kind of another, like, foddermon. But Scyther would actually be, like, I've used Scyther plenty. Once it gets Wing Attack, it's quite good. Unfortunately, we don't get access to, but maybe we save Scyther for when it gets Technician. Let's just see what happens here. We'll do the bug catching contest. You have more than one Pokemon. You'll have to use Stantler, the first Pokemon in your party. Yes, that's fine. Let's put shit to sleep. Obviously, like, if Stantler were to faint here, it's not dead. It's simply a silly bug catching contest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed. Well, I guess you can get Oddish here, right? We haven't used Oddish yet, so I guess Oddish. Well, I don't know. Can you get... It's not a bug, so I don't think you do get Oddish here. We've already used the whole Butterfree line. Kakuna. Butterfree. Okay, so our encounter is Scyther here. Okay, well, let's put it to sleep. This also gives us a good chance to just win the contest as well. Scyther and Pinsir are both like pretty good for winning this usually. It's really good damage. Almost too much actually. Alright. See if we can catch this guy. That's what I thought. It's gonna be tough. Go back to sleep, please. Nice, we caught it. Okay. I'm done. I still have 19 minutes left. I'm good. I'm going to finish now. Thank you very much. She told that to me once, you know, Park Ranger. You still have 19 minutes left. Are you going to finish now? Okay, Benny's third place. Do I get first? Ah, I'm second with the Scyther. I get an Everstone, I think. Cool trainer Nick, who caught a... Okay, so his Scyther was just better than mine, I guess. Bruh. His Scyther was goated. Everstone sucks. I literally only need one of those when we do the Cyndaquil Quilava one. Alright, well, Scyther is officially a Pokemon that we have available. Let's see. Male Scyther. So it's fast as fuck. And... God, this list that Maria made is so good. Okay, let's do one of the racing athletes. Do Dale Earnhardt. Is there a goated fencer? Not any that she listed. Oh, you know what? Wait, maybe even better. Do Lewis Hamilton from F1. Because Mike will appreciate that. Lou. How do I fit all this? It's gonna be like Lewis Ham. Lewis Ham. Hamill. Lewis Hamill. There you go. There probably is like a goated fencer though I could have considered, but it's fine. Let me see those stats real quick. Okay. It's at least a Pokemon, man. I don't know. So Scyther, I kind of want to save Scyther because it's so easy to get. Like, I think, like to save Scyther for when it actually gets Technician. Because then we can take advantage of, like, U-turn, Wing Attack, like... We'd have a lot of options in the remakes. I think it makes more sense to save it for then. If we got Pinsir, I would have used it now. Paralyzed Cureberry? Iceberry. It's 12:30. I should probably end, right? I have a couple trainers I have to fight before I can even get to Egertique. Yeah, let's just save and call it a night here. I think this is fine. That's good progress. Losing the Sandshrew really sucks, but it's not like the end of the world. It's not like Sandshrew necessarily has like great matchups in the Elite Four. It really only does good against like some of Bruno's team, and then it can swap in on Thunders from like a Dragon. I don't know. It wouldn't have really been that big of a deal, I guess. Either way, overall, great stream, guys. Great stream. Excuse me. Oh, man. I'm very happy with how we did today. And hopefully you guys had a fun time, too. Hopefully you had fun. I am thrilled to be in Gen 2. I love Gen 2 with all of my heart. So I am quite happy to be playing some Gen 2 again. So it's been difficult so far. It's certainly been difficult, but it's mostly just because we're really trying to save Pokemon for when we are not using what is arguably the best starter for a Gen 2 run. So you got it, Parav. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciated the company. Going from triple Gen 1 to 2 must be so... Oh, dude, yeah. Gen 1's fun. I love Gen 1. It's very nostalgic. Gen 1's great, but Gen 2 is just like a whole nother level for me. I my heart is always in Gen 2. So playing Gen 2 just it makes me so happy. I'm deadass so excited to be playing Heart Gold Soul Silver eventually too, because I've only ever played through it one time. Because I got Heart Gold, I played through it, and I never restarted my game or anything because I was just like, I love this save file so much. Like, this is just, I love being able to go back to it and find new things somehow, some way. So I'm really looking forward to playing those. God, that's going to be so much fun. Love Heart Gold Soul Silver. Also, Willie, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here, brother. Thanks for being here. Guys, thanks for being here. If you're on the YouTube side, I'm going to end the YouTube stream here. So good night, everybody on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And I'll simply see you next time. Good night, YouTube. Good night, good night, good night, good night.